An object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. This is Isaac Newton's first law of motion, published in 1687. Little did he know that this concept can also be applied to financial markets today, in the form of momentum. The momentum factor is based on a simple theory. Shares that have done well recently will likely continue to do well, and shares that have done poorly will continue to do poorly. Excluding external events, like earnings announcements, acquisitions, or corporate disasters, the shares should stay in motion. Investors using a momentum strategy will increase exposure to shares that are outperforming, while decreasing exposure to those that are underperforming. There's a lot of research on this factor across the world, and most experts think that it's underpinned by investor behavior. One theory states that investors like to follow crowds. Investors follow other investors when buying and selling. As a share price begins to rise due to demand, the buying pressure of other investors following the crowd leads to accelerating momentum. Regardless as to the reasoning behind momentum, it can be a profitable way to invest. For example, we looked at the performance of 200 of the largest Australian companies grouped by their momentum scores into quartiles. These quartiles were rebalanced semi-annually. What we found is that the group with the highest momentum provided strong performance, whilst the lowest momentum group achieved negative returns. This result has been shown across different geographies and time periods, and is considered a driver of excess investment returns, along with other factors like value and quality. It also tends to offer low correlation relative to these factors. This makes it a useful tool for diversification when held in a portfolio with a quality or value tilt. How can investors implement this strategy? Individual investors or financial advisors face various challenges, including the time required to manage such a strategy, an unbiased discipline of buying and selling shares, and execution costs. The Betashares Australian Momentum ETF, ASX code MTUM, is designed to provide a convenient, transparent and cost-effective exposure to Australian companies with high momentum scores as measured by risk-adjusted returns. Equally, shares that lose momentum are gradually trimmed from holdings. The fund is uniquely designed to gradually add shares based on consistent momentum. Generally, the longer a share maintains momentum, the larger its weight in the fund. Equally, shares that lose momentum are gradually trimmed from holdings. Learn more about the Betashares Australian Momentum ETF on our website. You can invest in the fund through Betashares Direct or via your broker or financial advisor.